May I say, on behalf of an outstanding, grateful nation, welcome back, NFL. Outstanding games across the board. And with the presidential election over now, TV ratings, which we've been panning for the last several weeks, the ratings soared through the roof. Now, let's talk about this, because some people here at the table,
yeah, thank you very much. That was me. Okay, yes.
thought that the Patriots were going to run the table, believe it or not, in the NFL.
It's hard to run the table.
Okay, go ahead. So, do we see anything about the Patriots that give other people hope that this thing can still be wide open?
I think you saw a vulnerable defense, and you have to ask yourself, did Bill Belichick outsmart himself?
How so?
Letting go Jamie Collins and Chandler Jones. I think we all agree at this table that these are elite players. And we've seen them do this before with Lawyer Malloy, Richard Seymour. And sometimes, coaches think it's more about themselves than it is actually about the players.
Oh, but you don't think that about Belichick, though, do you?
Great players make great coaches, right? And sometimes, they outsmart themselves. And listen, if I'm a young player there, listen, I'm not going to play injured. I'm not going to play if I need surgery, because I know that he doesn't value me. I know he'll ship me out like anybody else. If you're not part of that core four, core five, which is pretty much Patrick Chung, Brady, Gronk, Nikovic, and McCourty, you can be traded tomorrow. So I'm not going to go out and put my career or my season on the line because I know he'll get rid of me. He doesn't value me. I'm expendable.
Points well taken, but he's managed the system of things exceedingly well. His record speaks to that, though, right?
They got plenty of cap space. There was no reason to get rid of Jamie Collins. We talk about Jamie Collins being one of the best, most athletic, talented players on the team, in the NFL. And, he didn't value him. So if I'm a young player, I'm not risking myself, my body for Bill Belichick, because he doesn't care.
So do you think Belichick's going to regret this?
I would bet you $1,000 right now that they're going to be in the AFC Championship game. I just believe that. I think they're that good. I know their defense was somewhat passive on Sunday night, especially at the end of the first half, rushing 2 and sending 9 in the.
They were trying everything.
They were
Bart's
trying
about
everything.
To explode,
but I understand what Bart's saying.
The expectations are higher there.
Yeah, but
Super Bowl or bust for New England.
Well, they're going to get to the AFC Championship game. Somebody's going to have to go in there and win. Can it be Denver? Can it be Oakland? Can it be Kansas City? I don't know. But I do know this, that Bill Belichick is a serious football man. And if you're Chandler Jones and you're running around before a playoff game with your clothes off, I'm sorry. You're not going to be on that team the next year.
Wrong with that?
The way it is. And we don't know the internal issues that maybe he was having with Jamie Collins, or whether or not Jamie Collins was doing his own thing on the field, or maybe he wanted Von Miller money, whatever it may be. Bill Belichick has always made the right decisions. It's not the easy decision. And, you can't be in love with players these days, especially with the salary cap and what that can do to you. Just look at the Jets with Sheldon Richardson. Look with the Jets with Sheldon Richardson and Muhammad Wilkerson. Oh, they got loyalty, all right, but those guys aren't showing up for meetings. And why do they have a losing record? I think it permeates throughout the building.
Listen,
Besides
besides all that, I'll say this. The Patriots, I think we saw, we knew it anyway. They lack a pass rush. And, in the NFL, no matter how good you're out, sooner or later, you got to hit the quarterback. They couldn't get to Russell Wilson, which is alarming. Yes, he's mobile, but the Seattle offensive line is probably the weakest part of their whole football team. So not to take advantage of that is that the Patriots got good cover guys. So, but that doesn't matter. If you can't get to the quarterback, that's a big problem. And that's where you got to look at for if there is going to be a bump in the road, it's going to be because of their lack of pass.
So let me coach on what Bart is saying. That what do players feel? They recognize who Belichick is, how successful he's been. He's going to manage through the system.
Well,
do guys want to go there and play for him?
Well, listen, winning cures all. And, if they don't win there, when Brady, retires, we're going to have a different discussion in a couple of years and see who they're able to get there as a free agent. But I'll ask you guys this. You talk about the pass rush. Is Chandler Jones not a great pass rusher?
He's a really good one.
Is Jamie Collins not a versatile weapon that, we watched him last year blitz through the 8
Well, we saw him last week when he played the Thursday night game. Jamie Collins just showed up for Cleveland, and he made plays everywhere all over the field, outside and inside.
Maybe now he's motivated. Maybe now he realizes that he got a little bit shocked that he got traded. I'm just saying that there are other reasons other than just the performance on the field why guys might get bounced out of New England. If you want to win a Super Bowl, you better be in the right system and the system that has been proven to work in New England. I don't know.
Look at a team like the Steelers. Let's talk about the loyalty that they showed to Troy Polamalu when he was beyond his years. Players will fall on a sword for a team like that, an organization that's going to be loyal to you. Look at what the Ravens did for Ray Lewis. He was beyond his years. They were loyal to him. Bill Belichick is loyal to nobody but himself.
How about the loyalty to Plaxico Burress? How about the loyalty to Phil Simms for the Giants when they decided to let him go? I mean, at the end of the day, you can't be in love with players, man. You got to go out and.
But these are players in their prime. These aren't players that's beyond
hard business, man. It's the reality of the league, man. Get over it.
So would you go play? Would you go play for the Patriots?
I would go tomorrow. Especially,
of course I would.
And they'll cut you for your highest
when you
cap
play
number.
in the Bermuda Triangle of the NFL, you would love to just go play for somebody who knows what the hell they're doing.
You know, before we finish this segment, I'm going to tell you, Dallas-Pittsburgh game was really fun to watch. There you go. Thought I'd wrap that one up.
Bart's going to fire a few people on this show before he leaves.